Welcome to the Harpertech Academy, and today we're actually looking at the roles and responsibilities for workplace health and safety. Just keep in mind that the costs of workplace injury is the first mix, this is the second, and we're actually going to explore the fact that WHS is everyone's responsibility and look at the different levels and what you're responsible at. Let's get going. Today you're going to actually get the keys to learning WHS. So we're actually going to have a look at the difference between consultation and participation. We're going to have a look at the roles within a hospitality organisation, and at the same time we're actually going to look at the responsibilities for the PCBU and workers. PCBU, you'll find out. So let's have a look at the terms. The first one's consultation, and it's a legal requirement and the essential part of managing health and safety risks. A safe workplace is more easily achieved when everyone involved works, communicates with each other to identify the risks, talks about WHS, and then policies and procedures are actually built around that. The participation, again, is all of those people working together at their different levels to make sure the policies and procedures are upheld to keep everyone safe, and looking at any possible hazards which come up and how they can actually deal with it. So now let's look at the WHS roles. The first one is a PCBU, a person conducting a business or undertaking, and it is a legal term under the WHS laws for individuals, businesses or organisations that are conducting business. As a PCBU, you must meet your obligations so far as is reasonably practicable to ensure the health and safety of workers, other people, and also visitors and volunteers within your organisation. So let's just have a look at what reasonably practicable actually means. So let's actually look at a commercial kitchen where a PCBU, and again a person conducting a business or undertaking, has a hot grill, and when it comes to cleaning, there are hazards with the cleaning products, there are hazards with putting hands, the heat. So what they can do to actually minimize the risk is actually making sure everyone wears their personal protective equipment, and that they know and are trained on how to do it and know how to store and use the chemicals. Now they can't completely get rid of that risk, but they are using that reasonably practicable to keep their workers safe. And I guess by now you've actually guessed that the second is the worker. So worker is anyone who performs paid work in any capacity for an employer, business, or organisation. So you are considered to be a worker. It could be an employee, a trainee, a contractor or a subcontractor that come in to do repairs within your organisation. It could be an employee of a labour hire company. And one thing to keep in mind is a worker could also be a volunteer person who comes in. For example, you coming in as a work placement student, you are still considered to be a worker, and under insurance and WHS law you are covered. Now that we've looked at the roles, let's actually look at the responsibilities for a PCBU first. So roles and responsibilities. So for a PCBU, to ensure the workplace is safe at all times, to ensure that all equipment, appliances and machinery are working correctly and with the correct safety guards, to actually provide personal protective equipment for all staff and the training. Also making sure that there are safe procedures and policies in line with the WHS legislation, looking after staff training for all of the ones we've talked about before, also looking at facilities for the welfare of staff, staff rooms, lockers, places where the staff can go and have a break in between shifts, and also that full consultation with WHS decisions with the workers. Responsibilities for the workers. First of all, you need to take care of the safety of others in the workplace, and that's also including customers. You also need to cooperate with your employer on issues regarding health and safety, report any hazards and or incidences to the employer, and not to interfere with anything provided for health and safety reasons. Wow, that went fast. The understanding of roles and responsibilities for WHS for the PCBU, and what was that? Excellent. And also workers is so important. This is something that you must know, must understand. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time at the Harper Tech Academy.